Hey, Dimitri and Chris, thank you so much for the turnaround on the large entrance portal into the game. I was taking a look at it today and I thought I'd give you a round of feedback. So, why don't we jump into this and we'll talk through it? So, I'll just start from up here. So, primarily, I think what we're looking for is this is going to be our next cleanup pass. So all of these arrows are, for the most part, and I'll talk about them in a second, are elements of design that I think we need to hone in on and just clean up. I know partly what we're doing is still concepting of the final bits and also working on color, right? So yeah, so here, for instance, right, we need to, with these power solenoid things, we'll need to design what this material is going to look like for this energy. Both in the canister side, but how the energy flows into it as well. These decals, I like the decals; they're cool, but they don't seem to really fit completely with the structure. So, and I think part of that is just we haven't gotten to it. But also, I feel like the decals probably need maybe a touch of color or something like that. But they also need to be. We need to do a consideration pass with how the decals work with the machinery. So, and some of that is just alignment, some of that's in the line design, I think, and some of it's in the way that they are fitting within each of the elements. So just I want to point that out there. Down here, we need to work on our design bits for this. There's something with this relay spot in terms of way that this either the display is working or whatnot, but also just coming back to looking at this here, you can tell like the design for the arrow decals isn't exactly centered well. They're not centered in here. So it's still, again, it's rough. We're almost like photo bashing. I'd like to see a cleanup pass now on these details for the next bit. So just so you have that. Same thing over here, right? Because it was kind of flipped and duplicated. They just don't, they're not fully lined up, and I know why, but yeah, so next time with the next pass, let's do that. Over here, looking at the screen is great, and then we have this weird material here that is, that I can't quite. I mean, first we can take a look at the curves, right, with what's going on with the display itself, but it doesn't feel like it completely fits, so let's clean that up. Same thing down here on the bottom. Nice on the X's, those are good. Again, I think at this point now, let's get down to the final details. I mean, we can see like the art itself is still very much in concept. I like the platforms, the dome platforms that we have, so that's pretty cool here. I probably say there's probably something with this as well. I don't know quite what it is. It's probably the way this is with this. We probably want to bring this down just a little bit so it can breathe from either can breathe. It just feels weird that with it's this big energy coupling thing here, and that it's kind of underneath the deck. So I would just bring it down a little bit so it can actually breathe or reshape it there. Not a huge deal. You may see I added some faint domes. This is just my awfulness, right? I just took this material that we have here, kind of just stretched it here. They shouldn't overpower the fact that we have, the people in the structure. The little people are great, by the way. And I kind of like where we're at with that, which is super cool. One other thing here, I think I can, when I pull back and I look at this, I think I like the purple of these electric, I don't know electric, but these energy cables. So that's pretty cool. So I think we can go with that, but then, same thing with the design bits. We just need to clean up these areas here. Right. So, all right. So a couple other things. So for the next one, please deliver it as a PNG with alpha, because I want to check this in game to see how it fits for that opening shot. When we flip forward to in game, we can see this is again where this is what we're replacing here, right? Also in game here, we need to put this into a canvas that is power of 2. So, and then I'd probably say, given how big it is, it's either, we're probably going to be at 2048 by 2048, and then we'll probably scale down to a 1024 by 1024 in engine. So just in terms of the next design. So because I'm going to go ahead and replace what's in the engine because I also did bad things and didn't make it power of 2. And we need to start thinking about how we want to be efficient with our texture usage. All right. And one other thing. So that was that. Okay, so the other thing too is when you deliver the next version. So if you take a look here, you can see that Dr. Bosky, the ship comes from in the middle of the portal. So, and all that is basically is that we have the basically, I just, yeah. So all we need to do is we need to slice the portal in half. So, and make sure that it's completely aligned. So that way, I can put this in the layer closer to the camera, and then we have the background. So you don't have to worry about slicing it in two there, but we just need that cover to be sliced out. So, and I think those are the main things. Cool. Okay, so I'll get this posted with the video. I think I like where we're going. I think I'm good with where we're at the coloration. And yeah, so I think next week is going to be a good week for us. All right. Thank you very much.